Yo, yo, yo. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to do a little 100-hour review on this gorgeous Robalo R180 I got last year. It is a 2021. I've got just about 100 hours on it. Go over some of the upgrades I've done, some of the mods, and just an overall review. Get you guys some kind of detailed information if you're actually looking to buy one or looking to maybe set your own up with some new electronics and such. So let's take a look. Well, we'll start in the back here. Got my transducer here. I got a Helix 7. I did use the epoxy mount on this, and if you have some apprehension on whether or not that's going to stick, I can tell you right now that's never coming off. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I got a little sloppy right here with the epoxy, but I do have these nice little 3M clips here, and you know what, I thought these would have fallen off by now, but they're holding strong, so there's no worries there. As far as like the pass through, I make all kinds of nice little stainless steel stuff, but this is a little bezel that I made just to kind of keep things clean as the wire goes through. Works out well. Still at the back of the boat, one of my favorite things I made was these stainless steel storage boxes. They fit right up in here. It's nice because these R180s just don't have a ton of storage, but made those out of 18 gauge stainless steel, solid riveted together. They kind of flip and slip in there. Works out well. I've got one on each side here. Hold on my that works great. I got the 115. Works good. I wouldn't have any second thoughts about getting a 115, except if you just feel like you need the extra power. But really, there's only so fast that you can go in the ocean, of course, with chop and such. But 115, totally great. Pops the boat up, cruises, sips on gas. No issues there. Things, you know, it's a Yamaha, so no need to knock that. Those things are solid as a rock, so pretty happy there. Okay, so up here at the wheel, we've got the Helix 7. I got the top of line model. It iPilot links with my Minn Kota there. Works great for follow the contour, all that spot locking. It's a lifesaver. I don't know. Once you get into that stuff, you really never want to come back. Also added this Amazon dual USB port with a voltage readout, which is actually super handy to know what your voltage is when your motor's off. So if you turn the motor off, you're still running your bait tank or running the trolling motor, radio, electronics, whatever. You can kind of watch your battery juice dwindle and fire up the motor when it's time to get things charging again. Also added extra rod storage. I will say that if you're going to be fishing, and these work great. I mean, they store rods, but you get rods in there and you're trying to fish, they're just in the way. So needed to add a couple of these bad boys. I got them on Amazon as well. Little stainless steel guys. Had to make a little custom Allen wrench. Just trimmed one down just so that it could fit between there to get them secured up. But yeah, once they're locked down, I haven't had any issues with that. Up here, I put my VHF down her, which works out well. Another little stainless steel bezel, so that works out well. As far as the controls from the factory, buttons are awesome. Real top quality components here. The Robalo is definitely a high quality brand compared to something like a Bayliner or something. But can't say over here on the port side, we've got the NOCO charger. This is really just charging the main batteries. Set that up on this nice stainless steel bezel. Works out well. 4-foot VHF antenna. Looks real factory though. I like making these stainless steel parts just because it kind of keeps the boat looking factory. You end up drilling and making holes, and it's nice to just put some trim around things. Kind of the same thing happened up here in the front for the trolling motor power supply and the cable. Like same thing going there. Works well. I will say that when you mount these Minn Kotas on the Robalo, it overhangs. So what I did is I put piece of stainless steel plate on the bottom side. So I've got a nice 1/8 thick stainless steel plate that goes like all the way over here and all the way over here to kind of sandwich it from the back side. Keeps it stable. I'm worried about it long term. You know, spider cracks coming through wherever you mount it. Highly advise something like that. You know, even if you had to use a piece of plywood or something, you just strongly recommend just putting some support underneath. Something heavy like this is going to be bouncing off the front of your boat. So I think that's going to work well for me in the long run. Okay, so the head, great head. I don't know what to say. It's nice to have this door that swings open. I do all my own work, do all my own electrical, just to be able to get access to all this wonderfulness down there. There is a cover when you buy them brand new that will lay over all of this stuff to kind of cover it up. But I'm still working on some electrical. Like I got to hook up the fish finder to the VHS so I can run the AIS system. And it's just good to be able to access this stuff if I have something I need to fiddle with on the water. I know it looks pretty gross, but I will say that I would totally tidy this up, but I am worried about radio noise with the fish finder, with the Minn Kota, computers and stuff. So you can't really bundle everything together without potentially just running into buggy stuff happening. So dual mounted batteries down here worked out well, mounted to the floor. Magic though is here. That's the troll bridge. You can buy them online. They're relatively cheap. I've got mine set up on a nice stainless steel panel that has the fuses all dialed in, and what that does is it charges the trolling motor batteries off of the alternator off the engine. It doesn't charge them at 24 volts, it charges them at 12 volts separately, and doesn't charge them continuously so it doesn't overheat. But I will say that I have yet to pull these batteries out and charge them. So you know, I use them all day, and then I drive back, and on the way home from the island or whatnot, it just charges the batteries, and that's actually been working really well for me. I would recommend that if you're doing batteries. It will save you some time and charging the batteries. And even now, I think, yeah, I'm still at green on my little indicators, and I bet you if I put a meter on them, they would show 12.5, 12.6 volts. So that thing is golden. Definitely worth it. I just hope that it lasts. You know, it's only been 6-7 months, and who knows how long it'll last, but so far so good, right? One quick thing I want to add about the Minn Kota is that if you're ordering a new boat, I didn't see the option, but it's got to be there somewhere. You got to be able to order it with the trolling motor at least pre-wired for power supply, because to route the power supply, it goes here, goes through this gunnel, and then it comes down and then pops off into the center console. And man, it was a little fishy trying to fish it through. I mean, took 2 guys and an hour or so just to kind of figure out the pathway, and another hour to kind of get it through there. So if you can pay, I don't know, $300, I don't know what it would be to get that power cable pre-wired, it'll save you a lot of time and effort if you're going to be doing it yourself. Probably save you a little labor if you're going to have pay somebody to put one on later. But that's just something that I would suggest doing, or if I were going to do it all over again, of course. Well, that's about it for the review of the Robalo 180. If you're looking to buy one or looking to do some upgrades to one you already have, I hope this helps you out. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good week. Bye.